All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, we'd like to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rokah Kodash. All right, coming at you again with a quick little sit down. It's the brother Shapatya,
Brother Lawyer.
Tazwanya.
All right, and just a quick little scripture. I was reading through 1 Samuel the other day, and I came across this, which I read the story before, but I came across the part with the Ark of the Covenant being in the temple of Dagon. And it was just so powerful how that fucking idol itself, the same idols these people praise and worship, all right, couldn't defend itself against the spirit and power of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It had to bow down before the power of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is an idol we're speaking about, an inanimate object. All right, go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel 5:5. Therefore, neither the priest...
Oh, no, you can start at 1.
Okay. 1 Samuel 5:1. And the Philippines took the ark of the Most High and brought it from Ebenezer unto Ashdod. When the Philistines took the ark of the Most High, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Lord, and they took Dagon and set him in his place again.
Right, so if Dagon was such a god, why he didn't stand himself back up? Or why did the spirit and power of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai bow this idol down into the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai? All right? Nothing can stand in the presence of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Nothing false, man. All right? There's whole chapters written about idols, man. All right? Baruch the 6th chapter, so on and so forth, man. All right? Idols are nothing. All right? You got, especially our people running around today, you know, believing in all this fucking madness. All right? Whether they actually bow down to a goddamn object or they believe a false doctrine, man. It still goes back to a false fucking God, man. All right? And especially in the days we coming in, none of these false gods is going to fucking save you fucking dumbasses out here, man. All right?
I got a freeze up for you.
Go ahead.
It's 1 Corinthians 8:4. As concerning, therefore, the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other power but one. All right, so like the brother said, idol literally is nothing. All right? It's nothing, man. It's some shit somebody made, or a false doctrine that means shit. It has no power. It does absolutely nothing. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the true power. All right, Yahawah is the true Most High. All right.
Come. Which this? Hey, can you read the last part of that scripture again? Times 1.
So this is 1 Corinthians 8:4. As concerning, therefore, the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other power but one.
Right, no other power but one. Which is, hey, that power is being shown right here in this chapter 5 of 1 Samuel, man. There's only one power. All right, like Joel 2:27 says, man. All right? Yahawah is the only power. Like he says, there's none besides me, man. Okay? Go ahead. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Lord.
You want me to continue down?
Go ahead.
Okay. I had a precept.
Go ahead, huh?
This is Exodus 7 and verse 8. It says, And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise man and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments, for they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods.
Right, so the Egyptians made snakes out of their rods too, but there was a big difference, man. Hey, the rod that the Lord made, All right, the miracle that the Lord did overpowered the rest of that bullshit, man. All right, it couldn't stand in front of the power of Yahawah Shem Yahushai. It got devoured by the power of Yahawah Shem Yahushai. Simply put, man. All right.
I got another one.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm 96 and 5.
No, that's the
I
spirit.
literally just told the ox to grab Psalm 96 and 5, bro.
Go ahead and bring it out. You got it?
Damn, I literally said
Yeah, that's the spirit.
That's crazy, bro.
Call alarm light by Shem Yahushai.
Come on.
This is Psalms 96 and
Start
1.
at
96 and 1. Psalms 96 and 1. Oh, sing unto Yahawah a new song. Sing unto Yahawah all the earth. Sing unto Yahawah, bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day.
1. Alright, so that's what we're doing, man. We're proclaiming the name of Yahawah Shem Yahushai because he's the true salvation, man. Alright, surely in vain is the salvation hoped for from the hills, man. Alright? These guys, these heathens, these other doctrines, none of that's going to work. The power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, the power of Jacob, that's the true living power, Yahawah. Alright? By Shem Yahushai, man, that's the salvation. Everything else is going to be put to shame. Go ahead.
Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For Yahawah is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahawah made the heavens.
Right, so the gods of these nations ain't shit. Yahawah is to be feared, man. Alright, these idols can't do nothing. These false doctrines, the witchcraft, none of that means nothing. Alright, guess what? Our serpent is better than their serpent. Okay? Like we read, our serpent ate the rest of the Egyptian serpents up, man. That's the same thing that's happening. The truth is overcoming all darkness, all lies, all idols, man. Like it said, 2 Ezra 6, the way of truth, which been hidden for so long, shall flourish, man. It's taking out that darkness. Everybody's gonna know that everything they've trusted in and hoped in and what they thought was right and all that is bullshit. And they're gonna be fucking sore vexed. Alright? They're gonna be sore vexed when those plagues come in because they didn't serve Yahawah by Shem Yahushai.
That's right. I got another precept in Wisdom of Solomon. This is Wisdom of Solomon 17, and I'll start at verse 7. It says, "As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from
This Wisdom Psalm 17?
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead.
For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves, of fear worthy to be laughed at."
So, hey, these same medications and balms the Egyptians try to create to, stop some of the plagues and heal themselves, they couldn't. They couldn't do no type of ointments, nothing could cure them. All right, in the shit they were going through. Go ahead.
No enchantments,
Yep.
none of their spells and shit. None of their fucking ceremonial witchcraft. None of that shit was working, man. Most High plagued them with all kind of different plagues, plagued them with the darkness. They couldn't handle it, man.
And mock their gods while doing it.
Exactly. And mind you, the Egyptians they prided themselves in that. They prided themselves in their sorcery, their magic, their so-called wisdom. All right, and especially their priests and their sorcerers were proud. They were looked at, with high esteem in that society. So the Most High really abased them, man. Okay, the Most High really had them in terror and worthy to be laughed at, mocked at, man.
He put him to shame.
God.
Hey, just like the brother was giving an example. Hey, this is truly tearing down strongholds. This truth flourishing and taking over this darkness, man. All right, this truth is literally doing all that to these idols and these false doctrines. All right, and we have these examples in the scriptures, man. So how much more now?
Psalms 97:1. Yahawah reigneth, let the earth rejoice. Let the multitude of idols be glad thereof.
Which means idols.
It says, clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne.
Right, and that's what's being poured out now. The Lord is pouring his judgment out. He's showing that he ruleth in the kingdom of men.
That's right.
All right, he's waking his Israelites back up, starting with his prophets, bring us back to our heritage, to bring such a great salvation, man. All right, and going to confound all our enemies, going to confound all the works, the workers of iniquity, going to confound all those who serve not our power, man. He's about to put them to an open shame. They're already a fucking shame, man. You serving some bullshit that don't exist.
It says, a fire goeth before him, and burneth up his enemies round about. His lights enlightened the world. The earth saw the and trembled.
Right, and so the Lord's bringing destruction, man. All right, he said, burn up his enemies. These idols can't do that. They can't save you, nor can they destroy you. All right, these are the doctrines. These gods and false ways, they got no power over nothing. The Lord is control. Go ahead.
The heavens declare his righteousness.
Oh, you read 5?
No, sorry. Verse 5. The hills melted like wax at the presence of Yahawah. At the presence of Yahawah of the whole earth.
The Lord of the whole earth. Go ahead.
It says the heavens declare his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. Confounded be all they that serve graven images, that boast themselves of idols. Worship him, all ye gods.
Right, worship Yahawah, okay? Everything else is vain, man, and it's BS. All right, he told us, the gods, to worship Yahawah, man. All right? That's plain and simple. It says there should be a visitation upon the idols of the Gentiles, man. All right, the Lord is about to let you know, all right, that visitation is judgment. The Lord is about to let the world know who is who, all right? That he is. And everything else is nothing. They're going to be confounded, man. It's like, yeah, that was it, man.
Okay. You go ahead if you had any precepts.
Okay.
Jump back to 7.
This is Isaiah 47, and I'll start at verse 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be that thou shalt be able to profit, if so be that thou mayest prevail.
So the Lord's mocking Esau right here, man. Because the same thing goes for Esau and his sorcery, man. He thinks he's going to get out of this jam. Yeah, Esau thinks he's going to escape the judgment. But no matter how hard these demons pray to their demons, those demons work for Yahawah. So, of course, that spell, that trickery is not going to come to pass, man. Because the Lord controls the left-hand side, man. So, hey, it's your time to fucking go down. Right? No left-hand shit is going to overcome the right-hand power of Yahawah unless he ordains it, man. Okay? But how Esau's working and trying to prolong his kingdom, it's not going to work, man. Scripture says, stand in thy enchantments. If thou mayest prevail, man. And he's not. All right? Just like, hey, that idol Dagon didn't prevail, man. All right? Same notion goes for this case. Go ahead.
You want to go back to 1 Samuel?
Yeah, if you have no other precept.
I got.
Go ahead. Let him rip. Shit.
This is Isaiah 45, and I'll start at verse 16. It says, they shall be ashamed and also confounded, all of them. They shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahawah with an everlasting salvation. Israel
should be saved in the Lord, not in no fucking idol, in the Lord. All right, the true power, man. All right, all this other shit is obsolete, man. All right,
that scripture right there actually proves that Christianity is idolatry.
Exactly,
because it says Israel shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. So anybody preaching outside of that are makers of idols.
They're fucking idols, man. They're liars, man.
And they're liars, man. It says they shall go to confusion and be confounded, all of them together, man. That be makers of idols, man. So all these idol worshippers, Christianity, all these other false philosophies and doctrines, most likely I'm about to confound all of that shit, man.
Hey, how did he say? I believe it's Jeremiah. How is Baal confounded?
Khan.
All right, because the Lord's going to confound this place, man. All right. Hey, we're already confounding this place the Lord's confounding this place with the prophets, like Corinthians speaks about. All right.
Well, I got a precept to back what you said up. This is Isaiah 44 in verse 24. Thus saith Yahawah, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am Yahawah that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backward, and maketh their knowledge foolish. So the Lord is making all this shit they believe and trust in appear as it is, foolish, man, because it's lies, right?
Mm-hmm.
That confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers. All right, so the Lord is going to prove that we are, that we're the, that we got the truth, man. All right, because we speak in his words. So that's part of the confounding right here, man. Us getting them with these scriptures, man. That said to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah, ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. So that's like, you know, right there, again, that this salvation is for Israel. That's a big part of the confounding, man. Everybody think they're going to make it to the kingdom of heaven. Everybody talking about they serve the Lord, looking for salvation. Right here it tells you Jerusalem is going to be inhabited, man. We're going to be built up. All right, these heathens going to be, damn, they're going to be so mad when they see such great salvation we get, man. Like it says in Wisdom of Solomon 5. They're going to be confounded like, shit, these are the Israelites? These are the sons of God? We fucked them up all this time. We thought they were just niggers and spics and tontos, but they're the actual Israelites. That's going to be a huge part of the confounding, man. They're going to be so shamed.
You got any more on that?
That was it.
Okay. I had another precept in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 17. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord Yahawah alone shall be exalted in that day. And the idols he shall utterly abolish. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver, and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. And that's what's going to happen, man. Yahawah Shah is going to come back, and the earth is going to tremble. Okay, the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man, and these people are going to be terrified. They're going to completely forsake and abandon all their philosophies and their idols, and they're going to acknowledge, all right, that the Lord is a true power, okay? And they're going to try to hide in their bunkers and hide. That's not going to work, man. The Most High the scriptures say that he's going to search them all out, man, okay? No matter where they be, man. So you heathens and all you idol worshipers, okay, all you liars and, you know, vain talkers, y'all all about to get confounded by the power of Yahawah Shah.
You finish that Samuel real quick.
Okay. 1 Samuel. This is 1 Samuel 5, and I guess we'll start at verse 4. Okay. 1 Samuel 5 and 4. And when they arose early on the morrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Lord, and the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him.
So I can only imagine how the Lord did that, man. He took some lasers and sliced that motherfucker up, man. Totally destroying it, man. And he used, cutting off the hands, the heads, and just leaving the stump. Hey, that fucked them Philistines up, man. He totally dismantled their idol, and they don't know how he did it, man. All right? It showed you his power. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 5, therefore neither the priest of Dagon nor any that come into Dagon's house tread on the threshold of Dagon in Ashdod unto this day.
All right, shit fucked them up, man. All right? Even in the days of the old, these heathens knew that the true and only power was the power of Israel, man. They just choose to worship their idols because they're not made to worship the Lord, man. All right? But they will in the kingdom of our heaven, man. They're going to be forced to, man. All right? And so with that, hey, I pray that it was edifying, you know. So with that, we're going to say, Call Halarium, Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawah Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash, Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. And Abad Babal.
About the ball.
Bible bar.
Okay.